would ask you all a question. What will it take for you to understand what peace is? Is peace just an absence of war? Or is peace a dynamic of an emotional experience that comes from feelings of safety, feelings of security, feelings of belonging, feelings of love? Certainly, we can talk about the dynamic of all of these positive light-shadow dynamics, but in the midst of all of the chaos, in the midst of all of the pain, in the midst of all of the sorrow, it seems like kind of a pie in the sky sort of movement. And so, can we look at the dynamic of what it might look like to really create peace in this world? Peace begins with enough for all. For the source of all competition is the belief that there is not enough. And as you look and as we begin to research with you the dynamics of energy, you will find, and the dynamics of wealth and the dynamics of resources in your world, you will find that there is more than enough. The dynamic will be proven through the auspices of the launch of our new website, which is called the Peace Genesis Project, peacegenesisproject.org. On the peacegenesisproject.org, you will find such sayings as an advanced civilization measures itself by how well the least of its people are doing, not the best. And perhaps that can even be adjusted to say now that an advanced civilization measures itself by how well its people are doing, not just the best. The ways you have measured things, the systems that you have built in your world are reaching an end. They are crumbling on their own. So it could behoove you to begin to create a new dynamic, to create a new possibility. Peace beginning with enough for all. What if, can you imagine? What if you were born into a world where your basic needs were met? Food, water, shelter. And if you add the dynamics of healthcare and education, every living being on your planet, every living human, let us say, will have an equal start. Can you imagine what your world would be if you did not have to struggle in order to survive? Can you imagine what your world would be if you had the ability to pursue whatever your heart desires? Oh, so many have said to us, well, but people will not work. Well, some people will not work. That is true. Some people will research, some people will study, some people will produce art, some people will muse, some people will sit on the couch and play video games. But we would suggest to you that with that dynamic of complete freedom that is available to each and every one of you, the possibilities of your future, the possibilities of your reality are endless. We could make many suggestions on how to get to this place. But you, dear ones, earthly humanity is a creator race. And so it behooves you to remember your true divine nature, to remember who you really are, to begin to move into that place of taking responsibility for your life. And as you take responsibility for your life and others take responsibility for their lives, you begin to create a reality of peace with enough for all. If everyone's basic needs were met, what need would there be to fight? And so in this time of war, this time of struggle, this time of collapse, join us at the Peace Genesis Project, peacegenesisproject.org, where we will discuss the dynamics of the creation of peace in this world. Peace with enough for all. We love you all so very much.